Lawrence.
This is for all the marbles, guys.
And his opponent from
stakes.
Hollywood, California. He is one half of the OVW Tag Team Champions and the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular, Jessie Godderz.
A hell of a national heavyweight champion, arguably has been Mr. Spectacular. Some game opponents in his past, including his own tag team partner. The guys, Luscious Lawrence, on an absolute tear. So much momentum, so much heart coming out of this man right now. And now with the OVW fans behind him, there may be nothing that can stop Luscious Lawrence.
This crowd is fired up tonight, guys. I can't wait. We're just about ready for the bell. Here we go.
And Luscious Lawrence out here without his bottom one since day one. Haley J, she's out in Hollywood right now, shooting some auditions. Seem to be going, I don't want to say well.
Oh, no, they're going just fine. I feel like she's really going to find her niche there in Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be with the Morgan Freeman roll. Oh, there we go. Jessie Godderz takes Luscious Lawrence down in the middle of the mat here.
Don't forget, Jessie's got that amateur background behind him, showing it off a little bit.
If you guys remember last week on OVW, Jessie Godderz hosted that open challenge, that open workout, if you will. Who was to answer the challenge and end up with a moral victory, if nothing else? One Mr. Luscious Lawrence. You got to think, is that getting into the head of Jessie Godderz, knowing that he's been one up in front of the OVW faithful just last week?
Now, guys, we've seen confidence oozing out of Jessie Godderz for weeks and weeks and weeks. I got to tell you, he seemed a little unhinged there with Linda. Says he doesn't know who's there to do all those little things for him. And, oh, that's not a little thing. That's a big scoop slam from Luscious Lawrence.
He's focused on the little things, but there's a big thing right there in the middle of the ring that's throwing him around.
Now, not a lot of people here. Oh! Luscious Lawrence just rams that shoulder into Jessie Godderz. You see a seriousness in Luscious Lawrence we haven't seen before, guys. He's much more intent, much more vicious. He's got his sights set on that national title.
He's usually only that serious in the bedroom, but things are a little different with the National Heavyweight Championship on the line. He's laser focused.
Luscious Lawrence sees them skyrocketing to the top. Oh, wait, hold on. Giving Jessie Godderz a taste of the juice is Luscious Lawrence.
It's the juice booty.
When you're rocking a dumpster like that, you have to use it as an offensive weapon.
Luscious Lawrence pulled Jessie in the middle of the ring. Oh, just one there, just one. You got to wonder if Luscious Lawrence just trying to get in the head of Jessie early on. Oh, Jessie just launches Lawrence into the turnbuckle.
Those back elbows as Lawrence rocked a little bit here now.
Again, Jessie Godderz seems to be a little frustrated. It seems like any time that he's bothered with having to defend his National Heavyweight Championship, he's frustrated at the very fact.
Jessie Godderz showing his disdain for the fans and now showing his disdain for Luscious Lawrence. Raining those right hands down. Oh, Luscious Lawrence powers out of it.
Oh,
huge clothesline.
Oh, my God. I will say, to Jessie's credit, it is really hard not to show disdain for these ham and eggers.
And you got to think, too, guys, without Hollywood Haley J being at ringside, without Shannon the Dude being out of here, this is mano-a-mano tonight. There's no shenanigans happening at ringside.
We saw on the last episode of OVW what happens when they go mano-a-mano. Luscious Lawrence was able to get the win over Jessie. Can he do it tonight? We're up to a 10 count punches. Oh, 10 punches. Dave Harmon letting Luscious Lawrence go for the whole 10. Jesse now out of the corner due to Luscious Lawrence tossing him out of the corner.
The power of the juice compels you, Jessie.
Jessie on the ropes, winded, out of breath, telling the referee to back him up now. He needs a little time to breathe and catch his breath. It's not how it works, Mr. Godderz.
I mean, the power of the juice might have compelled Jessie, but now it's overwhelmed by the juice. Need a minute to breathe. He might be drowning in the juice, maybe Jessie Godderz. Again, Luscious Lawrence, more serious than we have ever seen him, more focused.
You know, a lot of people would pay a lot of money to drown in the juice. Jessie, in particular, not really welcoming of it.
Jessie Godderz wanted to do a test of strength here. Luscious Lawrence might be a mistake. Not a lot of physiques can compete with Jessie Godderz here in OVW, but Luscious Lawrence, king of the juice, king of the house of Luscious, is actually one of those physiques that can.
This is smart on Jessie Godderz's part, though. He's trying to slow things down a little bit. He's trying to get back in control here. He's trying to, this is ring psychology at its best, guys.
Now, Jessie is a ring veteran. He knows psychology, and he has ring awareness, guys. You have to imagine, Jessie is no pushover. He got the National Heavyweight Championship for a reason. This is not going to be a walk in the park for Lawrence, and he knows that.
Both of these guys with the upper body strength and the power. It's going to be interesting to see who wins this test
He
of
seems
strength.
to be playing a little. Okay, there he goes. Again, those mind games that you guys were talking about. But now the mind games are over. It's brute strength.
at a stalemate here in the middle of the ring. Strength even here, guys.
Now that big juicy base of Lawrence versus the incredible pecs of Jessie Godderz. Which one's gonna have the upper hand?
Steve, you might be right. It might be that center of gravity of Luscious Lawrence versus that unstoppable movement of Jessie Godderz, that overwhelming upper body strength.
Look out, Luscious Lawrence.
Both men trembling. It looks like Jessie's got a little juice there. You see that trembling due to the power of Luscious Lawrence.
Lawrence pushing him back now. Jessie takes a step backwards and another one
Lawrence
backwards.
is overpowering our national heavyweight champion. One of the best physiques in the world being overpowered by Luscious Lawrence.
But again, the veteran presence knows where he is in the ring at all times. Sneaks to the ropes, makes him break it.
Jessie goes for a wild haymaker. Luscious Lawrence ducks under. Now Jessie wants nothing to do with Lawrence again. Wants a breather, wants some time to recollect. You gotta imagine if Shannon the Dude was here, be outside the ring strategizing with Jessie right now.
Again, the longer that he can slow this down and slow the pace and control the pace, the longer that Jessie's technically in control of this thing.
Now Luscious seems to be acting a little tentative, but he's in there with one of the best in the world, if not the best, in Jessie Godderz. So he's got to approach everything with a little bit of a thought before he just rushes in.
Now, Steve, you got to wonder, maybe it's a little lack of confidence on Luscious's behalf where Haley is not in his corner and the stakes are so high. He's got to be hearing voices in his head, which is making it hard for him to compete in this match. I mean, Luscious Lawrence has to pay attention. All it takes is one mistake, 3 seconds, and then the match is over.
Jessie with a big uppercut to Luscious Lawrence in the corner. Rocks Luscious. He's in trouble now, guys.
Now, when the lights shine brightest, some people can't handle it. I felt that Luscious could.
Lawrence might be feeling the pressure, though, tonight. Steve, he doesn't have Haley J in his corner. She helped him get here. We saw Luscious Lawrence really almost take on a whole new personality, a whole new confidence with Haley in his corner.
You can have a million matches, but it's completely different when there's gold on the line, and there's no brighter and bigger gold than the National Heavyweight Championship.
What's Jessie going to do here now?
Jessie thinking superplex.
No, surely he's not going to superplex.
He may,
The
and
Luscious
don't
one.
call me Shirley.
Jesse at a point where he needs to put his own body on the line to try to take it out of Luscious Lawrence. Lawrence trying to fight out of it, though. You see him holding on, trying to get Jessie Godderz off of him. You know how much this means to Luscious. You know how much this means to him. Big headbutt.
Oh, got him with the coconut.
Get him, Lawrence.
Lawrence now in control. Jessie Godderz reeling a little bit after that headbutt.
Here comes a big, juicy splash. Wow, I was wrong. Double axe handle.
Almost 300 pounds brought down on the forehead of Jessie Godderz. Wow, Luscious Lawrence squeezing the juice out of the skull of Jessie.
Juicy splash sounded better. There's that. Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
What the hell is he doing?
High risk maneuver here. No.
To the outside. Oh, my God.
Night.
Luscious Lawrence, did you see the distance in the air? Did you see the height? This crowd is unglued. They're behind Luscious Lawrence.
I question whether or not he had the ability to perform when the lights are shining their brightest, and he's proving that he is.
Luscious Lawrence kicking into gear. Oh, Jessie Godderz cuts him off, not allowing Jessie to get any momentum. Jessie in a desperation maneuver, taken down. Oh, here we go. Right hands now. There's that frustration, that desperation of Jessie Godderz.
Again with the closed fist. As soon as he had the opportunity, Jessie Godderz realized this has got to be more than a wrestling
Referee
match.
Dave Harmon realized that Jessie Godderz throwing those closed fists, pulling him off of Luscious Lawrence. Guys, those fists can do a lot of damage. They can disorient you and cost you the match.
And now he's just in for a blatant choke now. He's got a 5 count to break
Right
it.
in front of the camera, in front of the friends. He's not a friend.
Guys, we might be seeing Jessie Godderz crack. He does not have Shannon here. He doesn't have Tony here. He's getting frustrated. He is getting desperate. Does not know what it's going to take to put Luscious Lawrence away. It's going to take a lot to take out the heart of the King of Luscious.
He is a trapped animal in a cage right now. Jessie Godderz is acting out of desperation. He's doing anything that he can.
Jessie fighting like a cornered animal right now, feeling that National Heavyweight Championship slipping away with every maneuver that Luscious Lawrence able to lock in. Oh, gosh. But those forearms of Jessie Godderz got to make it a little harder for Luscious Lawrence to get there. You got to imagine the longer this goes, it has to benefit Jessie Godderz. His confidence is going to grow. And again, we discussed before, he has those world-class trainers because of his Hollywood money.
Here comes Luscious Lawrence, though, trying to fight back now with those elbows to the solar plexus.
Guys, let's not forget about the championship advantage. Jessie can say at any point in this match, you know what, I'm done. I'm just going to run out of the building. And I would if I were in the ring with Luscious Lawrence. In doing so, he may lose the match, but he will keep the National Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, we call that the coward's way out there, Steven.
Now, Steve, you might be right about Jessie, but I don't think he wants to take the coward's way out. I think he has something to prove here.
He does.
Nice body scissors, but he's got a handful of hair, though.
Look at the face of Jessie Godderz there, that frustration.
And you see referee Dave Harmon trying to pry those hands off.
Now you saw Luscious Lawrence came out here a head full of fire early. Jessie Godderz trying to extinguish it, trying to take him down piece by piece, trying to wear out Luscious Lawrence and cause him to fight out of Jessie Godderz instead of fighting Jessie Godderz.
Those big legs of Jessie Godderz just squeezing the air, squeezing that air supply out of those lungs of Luscious Lawrence.
And again, Lawrence has been carrying around a lot of juice, so he probably doesn't have too much air left in him. The little bit that's in there, Jessie Godderz is making sure it all goes away.
Jessie trying to squeeze the life hair out of Luscious Lawrence. You got to imagine the longer it stays on the mat, the more it's going to favor Jessie in that amateur wrestling background. But Luscious Lawrence feeling from the crowd, finding a way to find out of it, pulling down deep, getting some energy here, guys. Luscious Lawrence overpowering Jessie Godderz. Oh, kick to the ribs.
Oh, and misses with that big elbow.
Nobody home. Luscious Lawrence careening to the mat now. There's that experience, there's that ring awareness of Jessie Godderz capitalizing here.
He had it scouted, and now you see.
Jessie, oh, sorry, Steve, go right
Now
ahead.
he's got his shin over the throat of Luscious Lawrence again, taking out that breath.
Jessie is doing what it takes to win. I get that. He knows what it takes to win on the big stage. A champion everywhere he's been. And you know what? I don't think Jessie even cares if he gets disqualified from a choke on the rope, because if he loses by DQ,
he's playing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's playing the game. He knows that if Dave Harmon, the referee, disqualifies him, he still keeps the title. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, I know that, AJ. I was saying that exact same thing, but you beat me to it while you talked to me. But that's okay. That's all right.
Well,
now we got a little bit more amateur wrestling in the middle of the ring.
Trying to just earn my money, trying to earn my money.
So is Luscious Lawrence trying to get into that pay window, that winner's pay window, and this crowd wants to see him do it. You can hear it. Oh my, you heard that. Oh, my God, huge clothesline.
Big back elbow.
Lawrence pulling it out of nowhere, pulling it out of the ether. Can he pull it through? Huge atomic drop there. Jessie Godderz grabbing his butt pecs.
That'll scramble the eggs.
Huge power slam. Power slam from the powerful man. Luscious Lawrence is feeling it.
Don't waste time. Stay on him and cover him.
Luscious grinding, putting it in Jessie Godderz's face. And what do we got coming up? Big leg drop. That might be enough. Cover him, kid. Get your title. Jessie Godderz, there he is, getting away from the middle of the ring, going for the rope, though.
Veteran move right there. Veteran move.
I thought we had a new national heavyweight champion, guys. There was a gasp in my throat. I got caught. I thought that was it. I thought Luscious Lawrence had that title, but Jessie Godderz was able to grab the rope at the very last moment.
At the very last moment, he put his arm under the rope. Dave Harmon had to break up the pin.
Insecurity from Jessie Godderz. Very uncharacteristic, but effective. What's he thinking here? Trying to set for a pump handle. Pump handle suplex.
Man.
Oh, my God.
Goodness, the strength.
Spectacular, going deep in his list of maneuvers for tonight, guys. Insecurity, and then a pump handle suplex. Jeez.
Nothing but pure power.
Well, it looked like Jessie was actually, I'm sorry, guys, trying to set up for a pump handle. Just said, screw it, went for a T-bone suplex instead. Couldn't get that giant arm of Luscious Lawrence between his legs.
Yeah, I don't think his body even moves in that direction. He's so juicy.
Oh, huge back suplex. Oh, my gosh. Luscious Lawrence driving the breath out of Spectacular. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Look at the strength of Luscious and sends him right down to the
gorilla
canvas.
press, drop. Luscious Lawrence showing his strength.
As quick as he was up, down even quicker, and
famous
big leg drop. Could this be it? Lawrence needs to stop playing to the crowd.
Lawrence feeling it here, putting a heart up, as he likes to say. Jessie Godderz looks dazed.
Another
a second famouser, two famousers. Pin him, kid. Get your title. Go home to Haley as a champion. Luscious Lawrence wasting too much time here. Jessie Godderz getting to his feet, guys.
I think Luscious might be older than you. You probably shouldn't call him kid.
Jessie is in trouble here, though, guys. He is struggling to get to his feet now. Luscious has got to he's got to wrap this thing up.
Third one. Third time's the charm. Luscious Lawrence.
Cover him.
Jessie Godderz rolling, continues to roll, and Luscious trying to get him.
Look out.
Locks in that leg deep. What's Tony Gunn doing out here?
Tony Gunn just put the leg of Jessie Godderz on the ring rope.
Where's Tony Gunn? I don't see him.
in front of you, you weirdo.
We had a new national
I'm
heavyweight
looking
champ.
at the monitor
There we
right
go.
here.
Luscious got him in the middle of the ring. This has got to be a Jessie. It's got to be out.
Oh, my God. A 2.5.
Where's Tony Gunn? He was so quick like a
half.
ninja, I never even saw him.
Guys, normally, like that, you would hear a bell after that count, but somehow Jessie Godderz able to kick out of the very last. Oh, code breaker!
Code breaker!
Code breaker from Jessie Godderz. Luscious Lawrence now reeling.
Like you said, Brian, all it takes is
huge
3
belly
seconds.
to back suplex.
Where is Jessie Godderz getting this strength all of a sudden from?
I don't know if this is strength, this is desperation. We are seeing an animal in a corner, a caged animal, thinking his title is slipping away. Jessie Godderz desperate right now, guys.
How he's able to throw around the humongous frame of Luscious Lawrence.
Oh, here we go.
Small package.
Small package, that might be enough right here.
Oh, my
Godderz
goodness.
somehow able to kick it. Tony Gunn back in the ring. Come
Just
on,
a
ref.
2 count.
Look behind you, ref. Oh. Tony Gunn almost hit Jessie Godderz with that title.
Oh.
Luscious just pushed Tony into Jessie.
Over the top rope goes Gunn.
Jessie alone in there now against Luscious Lawrence. Luscious Lawrence going for the one-night stand.
Does he get him?
There he goes, one-night stand, spine to pine. That's got to be it. Referee distracted. Referee Dave Harmon distracted by Tony Gunn, not counting the pin. Count to a million, guys. Come on. Two, come on. You could have counted to 50
The time
if you wanted
afforded
to.
allowed Jessie Godderz just enough time to get his wits together.
Luscious
How he
Lawrence
was able to
frustrated,
kick
but
out.
going back to the well, guys. Going for another one-night stand. Well, hold on. Jessie able to slip out of that one.
Oh.
Big spear from Jessie Godderz.
No. Oh, no.
Here's your winner, and still OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Jessie Godderz.
Like it or not, by hook or by crook, and definitely by crook, Jessie Godderz able to hold on to his OVW National Heavyweight Championship over a game. Luscious Lawrence.
Just when I say earlier tonight that the two are going to go mano a mano with no interference, and here comes Tony Gunn to assist for the win. I just don't understand.
You don't have to understand, you just have to realize Jessie Godderz held on to his National Heavyweight Championship, AJ. The reign continues, due in part to Jessie Godderz Tag Team Champion partner, Tony Gunn.
Now, Luscious Lawrence gave it his all. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough with the addition of Tony Gunn making his presence known at the end of the match. Jessie Godderz was able to do just enough, able to pick up the win. Can't believe that it ended this way. Luscious, he was so close.
Unbelievable.